Hey, what up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day. So as far as weeks go, this has just been like a non-stop, super busy week. It's Saturday, it's about 7:30 in the evening. Still a couple things I gotta do before we can call it a day. Gotta empty this thing out. We're starting to prepare for a pretty big project that we got going on. I'll show you guys what I got on the other side right now. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my little pile of dirt. You guys can see this right here. There's the big excavator for reference. That's not even half of it. I still have a bunch of work to do. This mound of dirt is going to be ginormous. So basically what's going to happen with this big pile of dirt, I'm going to get a couple friends out here. We're going to be running this thing. We're going to be running this thing. I'm going to have another dump truck out here. 299 is going to be out here. The 210 is probably going to be cranking away. And I was talking with Ryan today, so I'm pretty sure his excavator is going to be involved. His dump trailer is going to be involved. It's going to be like an all hands on deck type thing. It's going to be pretty cool. But that is not what today's video is going to be about. Today's video, we built something pretty cool out here at the ranch. My father-in-law, he's starting to get a little bit nervous for fire season out in Texas, so he ended up taking the water truck, and we did some other odds and ends, but it's going to be a pretty cool video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let's go ahead and jump into it, and let's roll. See, this is the hose assembly that I was talking about. Super.
There's dirt on my hands, strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law.
Two separate pieces. And then this guy, we got three separate. I know, hard to believe, huh? Sorry. Alright, go for it.
They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Today we're going to be working around the shop, and we're going to be building something kind of cool out of old telephone poles. Something that we've been wanting out here for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and basically give you guys a quick outline of what we're going to be working on today. Alright, so basically what we got going on is
Over here, we're going to be building a loading dock. So to do that, we're going to have to get rid of this. We're going to have to cut down all these weeds. We're going to have to take down some of this old fencing with some of these grapevines. And then where the fence is back there, we're going to clear that out. We're going to auger some holes right there. We're going to build a nice loading ramp. And then hopefully by the end of today, might be tomorrow, but by the end of this video, we're going to have a nice little loading dock right here. Super excited for it. But first things first, we're going to do a little bit of maintenance on the John Deere. She's got a couple Zerk fittings that aren't taking grease. So we're going to go ahead and switch some of those out. So I'm going to get that squared away and then actually get to play around in like pretty much a brand new 299 today. So I'm gonna check out some of the features on that thing. So as usual, I started working before I started filming, and we actually got quite a bit done already. You guys can see all this old hog wire right here. There's a bunch of grapevine that runs through this thing. This whole thing is just like overgrown, but basically we're gonna be taking out those two posts over there. So we're gonna have Craig jump in the 210 and he's gonna lift up. I'm gonna wrap it up with the strap, and we're gonna go ahead and try and pull them out of the ground and try and salvage them. That's the plan, at least. Snake heaven right here. You want to film for a little bit?
It's going already. Go down. Goes well enough, maybe we'll jump the Camaro off. That's the real reason behind it.
Challenge accepted.
Just gotta get someone dumb enough out here to do it.
I know a couple guys.
We got some other random stuff in here that's like from forever ago. We're not 100% sure how we're gonna go about this yet.
I think he's just gonna go for it.
Geek these things out of here. Now let me cut, Craig. Let me cut over here. All right, I think we're all free. He's just kind of going for it, yanking it all out at once. Could get a little bit hairy, but so far so good. All right, so basically what we're gonna be doing, we're going to be moving this whole fence assembly over one section, and then we're gonna bring this out a little bit, pretty much in line with where this fence ends. That way it gives us like a nice loading ramp. So right now we're trying to figure out where we're gonna pop the two holes pretty much in relation to the shop.
That'd work out.
So I think we're gonna go roughly like the center ramp right here.
So I'm hoping this goes well because literally we have the worst luck out here. Anytime we're doing anything like this, drilling a hole, digging a trench, it almost doesn't matter. We always almost break a water line because like I said, we don't know where all the water lines are out here. I do know that there is a water line about 8 feet that way. So I'm hoping nothing comes this way or anything like that, but I'm gonna go ahead and drill these holes. Are we taking any bets if we break any water lines?
I'm not jinxing nothing.
All right. You want to mark that on the auger? Okay. We're gonna go ahead and throw some diesel on the 299 before Steve takes off. And this thing's like pretty slick. It's got a bunch of cool features that I wish my 299 had. The hose assembly is mostly the coolest part on it, on how it comes out to the drive motors, but
It's got like the forestry package. I don't know if it's forestry package, but like the brush clearing. It's got all the light guards, the pre-filter,
a bunch of cool stuff.
that's good.
See, this is the hose assembly that I was talking about. I super wish my 299 had this. Where mine comes through, it just comes out in like a bundle and they rub on each other. And it's just like a guessing game. I never know when a hose is gonna break, but eventually they do. So huge design upgrade on this model of 299, the D3s, as opposed to my old dinosaur, the D1 editions. All right, so pretty straightforward.
Basically, those are going to be our uprights. That's a much thicker pole than this guy is. This one, we've already got 3 marks laid out on here. I'm going to go ahead and chop this into 3 separate pieces. We'll get them loaded up on the forks. We'll get those cut, get those loaded up on the forks.
Then we'll just go set them in the ground. We'll start filling dirt behind it.
I know, hard to believe, huh? Sorry. All right, go for it.
They're making pretty good progress.
We bought a couple loads down with the old GMC. We got a bunch of this just beautiful like brown DG primo stuff, but you guys can see we got our 2 uprights, we got our 3 horizontal pieces.
Craig's running over right now with the 210 with the Scupa DG
That we're going to go ahead and drop on the back side right here just to kind of keep these in place, because right now you guys can see we got our shovel sitting right there.
Now, if this was like a high dollar operation, which definitely it is not,
We probably would have put these on this side of it and just ran a big piece of all thread, bound it all together, and then brought the DG in from this side.
so I just took the shovel out.
So we're going to go ahead and bring this, dump it right there, pulling this in place with my knee for the time being, so hopefully I don't get buried right now. You're empty, that's good.
Not too bad.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy cut. You guys can see that we have the tools out here for the fine grading.
So that'll be the finishing touches right there. But nothing left to do it but to do it, I guess. Whoops. Don't hit the kill switch.
That's a big piece of wood.
Okay, what do you think?
I think this is radical.
So overall, this thing turned out pretty cool. We're just about done. We're cleaning up all the junk that we kind of pulled out over there. You know, the boring stuff. But as far as like the runway to this, we have all of that space to like get a nice, clean, straight shot. This turned out just awesome. This thing's almost exactly like 3 feet tall, which is what we wanted. So really the only thing that's missing are like the final touches. I'm gonna be putting a steel road plate right here. You guys can see that I did do some shovel work today. It's been a while since I picked up a shovel, but I did dig all this out. I dug that out, and then I got to the other side, and well, I did not finish over here, but I did put like a nice little edge over there. And I still got to figure out what I'm going to be doing right here exactly. We may actually like ex-nay this whole fence line because we don't really like this jog that it has. Kind of makes like a useless area right here. So we might go from, where is it? That pole all the way over to that pole. But that's for another day. The only thing that I think I'm going to do in the near short term is kind of like round this off because this kind of drives me nuts.
Suck it in, James. Just joking.
You're gonna put some music over that?
Suck it in, James. Just joking.
As you guys can tell, he's all loaded up, he's ready to go. I think he's taking off on Thursday or Friday. Not 100% sure on that one, but the loading dock was a huge success.
All right, I'm gonna go and put the screws in this video. I just got one last thing that I gotta do, but look at this trailer. This thing is ridiculous. It just still blows me away how high this thing goes up. I just gotta check one thing real quick before I put this down. Every once in a while it gets a little bit sticky and some dirt will not come all the way out, and I think we're looking pretty good, so I can go ahead and put this thing down. But anyhow, thank you guys for watching. If you do a huge solid like, subscribe, share this with your amigos, hit that notification button down below so you guys can continue to see whatever else we got going on. I'll see you guys next time. Later.